Hey, welcome back to Legal Lessons, where we learn from other people's mistakes. My name is Tari, and in today's video, I have a question for you. Is enforcing your rights being petty, or is it being protective? Recently, 21 Savage threw a birthday party in Atlanta, and this year's birthday party theme was Freaknik. Now, if you're from the South, you've definitely probably heard of Freaknik. What started out as a small spring festival for HBCU students has turned into the culturally significant event that we know today. Now, Freaknik originally started back in 1983 until 1999 when the Atlanta authorities had to shut it down because it was, let's just say it was wild. Now, recently, the festival organizers decided to try to revitalize the brand and gather some more of that support and interest that it once had. Some people might be thinking, what's wrong with 21 throwing a Freaknik themed party? He is from Atlanta, right? By way of London.
21.
The problem is that a company called After 9 Partners LLC already owns the right to the trademark. Now, this company confronted 21 Savage's team and asked them to acknowledge them for compensation for use of the mark. They were basically willing to allow them a license, which is the right to use the mark for a limited purpose of the party. In a text message released by the trademark owner's team, 21 Savage's team basically responded and said that,
"We ain't doing that. I ain't doing that."
No, they were not going to acknowledge them, and further, they didn't appreciate them trying to attach themselves to something that they were only doing for fun. 21 even personally responded by retweeting the post and saying,
"Y'all better sit down somewhere."
Now, this is where a lot of people disagree. Some people tend to think that they're clout chasing and that they don't understand what the big deal is because people throw wild and out parties all the time. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you have people who understand and seem to support the idea that you have to pay in order to use someone else's idea or concept. What do you think? It comes down to the battle of being petty versus being protective. Do you think that enforcing your trademark rights are being petty, or is it being protective? Well, I think when you consider what happens to other famous trademarks when you don't enforce your rights, it's a great idea to do so. Today's legal lesson is that when you have a trademark, it's an intangible property right and you have to enforce it in order to keep it. Owning a trademark is not like owning a unique car or a beautiful home. It's harder to restrict who can access it and who can use it. So when you own a trademark, you have to be very vigilant and proactive to make sure that you are monitoring who's using your trademark and the way they're using your trademark. And contrary to popular belief, if you have a registered trademark, you have the right to preclude other people from using it if they do not have your permission. Well, when you consider other famous trademarks that have been genericized, which is basically a legal term for watered down, these trademarks have been used so frequently by so many people out of context that they've basically become a generic term. Consider the trademarks of aspirin, escalator, and trampoline. At one point, these were all individual trademarks that represented individual brands. But after not enforcing the rights, people using them literally however they see fit, the people who once owned these trademarks that represented an individual brand now don't have rights to them because every moving staircase is an escalator. Enforcing your trademark rights matter to business owners so much because a trademark is an asset. Your trademark grows with the goodwill and the value of your company. So, as a business owner, when you invest time, money, and resources into your brand, you want to be the only one to control and cultivate the image and the use of your trademark. In this case, the trademark owners who own the trademark to Freaknik, After 9 Partners, they've already expressed that they intend to seek all legal remedies available and sue. So, please tell me in the comments, do you think it's petty or is it being protective when you enforce your trademark rights? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Until next time, stay safe and out of trouble.